I mostly sculled in my single for about 10 years. And then in 2022, I sort of decided after having major surgery and having to take 2 weeks off work that what I wanted to do in the coming years was find more rowing opportunities. So I joined a master's team that was pretty competitive, and I was starting to kind of level up my rowing in several ways before I joined Edge. I had done training plans from various people, most of them geared toward a team that was working towards one or two really big races per year. And what I found when I was trying to train, I think more volume and just more lifting than I was used to, and getting promoted a couple of times at work was um, I was trying to do too much and I was getting sick quite a bit. Now, mind you, like I had no idea how to really anything about heart rate at this point. So probably all of my low intensity sessions were too high intensity and my high intensity sessions were probably not high intensity enough. So anything I was uncertain about when applying to edge rowing, I wasn't really sure it was going to be worth it because it's kind of expensive. And what did edge rowing do that helped me progress in my rowing? So the individualized coaching is great. First of all, the setup of these are the sessions you're going to do on these days that are structured around your life and your obligations is great. I also learned quite a bit about um, measuring heart rate and just training based on heart rate rather than training based on perceived effort or based on what I thought my splits should be for a given session. All of that has helped me, and this has taken some time, right? Like it wasn't just instant, but I get sick a lot less than I did probably in the year or two leading up to joining edge rowing, or the first 6 months. And what did edge do that helped me progress in my rowing? So first of all, the technical coaching I received was outstanding. I had never really had the opportunity to get sort of feedback based on video of myself erging and making it an expectation that I would video myself erging, lifting, rowing in my single. Like, did I feel a little silly rowing around with a GoPro-ish knockoff camera on my single? Yes, I sure did. But the feedback received as a result was invaluable. And to the point that I've gone to camps with my team that I row with, and the coaches have said, man, you're rowing really well. That's all down to the feedback that I've received from my coach at Edge Rowing. Anything in particular that blew me away, just the quality of the coaching, and like the investment of the coach in my progress was really outstanding. The custom program fit around my lifestyle really well. Like, do I never miss a session? No, sometimes I miss a session. I did talk to my coach recently about doing, some more low intensity. And so just there are sessions where I have 3 sessions programmed a day. Do I always do all 3 sessions programmed that day? No, I do not. Particularly on the weekdays, that's pretty hard to hit. But keeping the heavy weeks when I have time for heavy weeks and making the light weeks when maybe I have a really busy week at work and all I'm going to be able to do is 40 minutes in the morning has been incredibly helpful, and I have seen great progress. And just as a testament to that progress, a couple weeks ago I pulled the fastest 2K I've ever pulled. And that was just really affirming that all the work that I've been doing with my edge rowing coach has really been worthwhile. What I would say to anyone that's on the fence about joining, if you're on the fence about joining, I think I'd ask you the question, like, do you feel like your current training program is just not working? And if it's not working, do you feel like with personalized attention, you could, make tweaks to make your training work better for you? Because there's nothing worse, right, than spending the amount of time that some of us spend training and just feel like you're not getting faster. I realize some of that's going to happen with age, but It can just be really disheartening to feel like you've kind of plateaued and you're stuck and you don't really know what to do to get better. I would also say, just from my own personal experience, if you are trying to increase your volume and all that's happening is you're getting sick and you're not able to sort of do the volume that you were even trying to do in the first place, that's a good indicator that maybe something in your personal environment needs to change and you might need some one-to-one help.